Hey, what's up guys? So for today's video, we're going to be going over deck lists from YCS Pittsburgh, as well as some of the European regionals / opens that happened this past weekend. So starting off, we had Pittsburgh. It had about almost 2,000 duelists. We have the top 32 breakdown here. So we see 11 Dracotail in top 32, 7 Mitsurugi Yummy, 4 Maliss, 2 Lunaite, 2 Pure Yummy, or Yummy-ish, 2 Mitsurugi, so like pure, and then 1 Vanquish Soul, 1 Skystriker, 1 Crystron, and 1 Gem Knight. So nothing crazy surprising except for the fact that Dracotail has more top spots than Mitsurugi Yummy, which I'm a little bit surprised at. I thought more people would play Mitsurugi Yummy. I mean, obviously on the channel I said I thought Dracotail was the better deck and a better pick for the events, but I still thought Mitsurugi Yummy would see more play by the masses. But I mean, well, maybe it did, but Dracotail ended up performing better in the top cut, so I mean, it makes sense. Like, let's be real. Mitsurugi Yummy is a deck that it has too much variance behind it. Like, it's a super powerful deck, but there's no, and of course some Mitsurugi Yummy are gonna do well. But like, if you play the deck, there's no guarantee you're gonna do well with the deck just because the deck has so much variance. It plays so many bricks, etc., etc. Also, I think the Mitsurugi Yummy deck is just bad going second. To win in the Mitsurugi Yummy mirror, it feels like you need going second. It feels like you need Fu or a Droll to resolve. Where if you play a deck like Dracotail or even like Maliss, you have a lot more win conditions, I think. So, Mitsurugi Yummy is definitely a bit flawed right now. But anywho, let's get into the deck list. So we have the first place deck list by Aditya, YCS champion, NAWQ champion, the GOAT. So he played 41. He played Brand Fusion. I mean, everyone plays Brand Fusion. Something to note is that he did not play Fallen in the Virtuous in the main deck, choosing to just play more hand traps instead, because he felt like he needed them going second against Mitsurugi Yummy, which I don't hate, because I do think you want hand traps going second against that deck. Joel in the main deck, Bell, everyone's on 3 traps now. For the extra deck, he played double Secretarion for the mirror match, and he chose to play the Seals package, which some people don't, but he's still playing that. I mean, obviously, if you don't play Fallen in the Virtuous, you have the extra deck space for it. For the side deck, he played Fenrir. I watched the profile. He said Fenrir was less worth. Half the reason for Fenrir is just because he thought it was good in the mirror, not even for retaliating C. So there's that. All the Charmies, Veiler, Bestials, just all the hand traps. But yeah, fair enough. Solid list. I mean, I don't think Fenrir is great, but outside of that, it's a solid list for sure. Moving on to the second place list by John Wilkin, aka the Overlord. He played Mitsurugi Yummy, and a trend we're going to see in a lot of these deck lists from this YCS is that a lot of the people who did well did not play the full package of Kusanagi, Aramasa, Futsu, which I am a bit surprised at. I just thought more people would play it, but people choosing to like reduce the bricks in their deck. He only played the Saji. He played 41, Dark Ruler in the main deck, so Fua, Joel, Ash, Bell, Dark Ruler, the Crossout Call by. Extra deck is mostly standard. I mean, he's playing the it's just like Link Spider Almirage. And then for the side deck, Galaxy Cyclone, Retaliating Sea, Meowth, Nib, a Solemn Judgment. Double Blackout is very interesting because I feel like Blackout is not a great card right now, but he chose to play it. There aren't that many like good alternatives though, I will say that. And then the one Lollipo, I'm assuming going first, just have another engine card, which I actually do like. Excuse me. I don't think it's that bad. Oh my god. So, moving in the top 4, we have this guy's deck list. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. So he played Dracotail, he played 40. He played Bell in the main deck, but unlike Aditya, he chose to play Fallen the Virtuous. And then for the X side deck, he did play double Fenrir. The Fenrir comments about Aditya might have been about this guy. I watched both profiles and I might have mixed them up. My bad. But yeah, he's playing Dragon's Mind, which I have covered on the channel before. I think it's a really solid option. I think if you draw this card, you like for sure, like your win rate's just so high. Like it's just so hard to lose, even when your opponent has like cards like just good non-engine against things like Bell, Double Cyclone, etc. Whereas with the other cards, like if you draw like a Khadija or something, it's not really. And with the way the games play out, Dragon's Mind's like always live. He chose to play Lancia because he wasn't sure about basically just Maliss, obviously, which Maliss didn't see a huge showing in the tournament. I mean, he had like 4 out of top 32, but you know. And then yeah, the extra deck's pretty standard. He's playing the Fallen, so he's playing the Brum. He's playing the Dragon that devours the Dogma, and yeah. Next we have a top 8 Lunaite deck list by Dalen Pitkin. He chose to play hand traps, kind of interesting. Especially very interesting. I feel like because like this is like 12 hand trap. I mean it's 15, but it's like I feel like some of the combinations aren't going to help you win going second against like the meta, but Yummy. But I mean, you chose to play them, so maybe want a diverse pool. And then he's siding the heavy poly, then the brew. Siding, okay, interesting. And extra deck is mostly pretty standard, I will say that. And yeah, very interesting. Siding the one judgment, okay. Don't know if you need judgment in this deck, but sure. It's a list. I mean, it's not terrible. It's a list. Birds, double hound, one barrel goods. Okay. Okay. So he's not playing Foolish Barrel though, but he's playing that. I mean, whatever. Moving on to a top 32 list by Anthony Zhu. He did play Gemknight. Gemknight's the kind of deck where I think it can do well, but I think the issue with Gemknight is that it's not guaranteed. You're not guaranteed to be the one who does well with it. So, and I'm sorry, I misspoke. The issue with Gemknight is that it can do well, but you're not going to be able to get past like top 32 very consistently. Or you're not going to be. It's not a good deck to pick to win in the event. Like if your opponent makes you go first with this list, like you fucking lose. Like yes, you have some live knowledge you're going first, but your win rate's just so low. But yeah, I mean, if your opponent doesn't know what deck you're on, it's super strong, obviously. So he's siding Diviner and Christia. So I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like Sprint, send Diviner, and then you can like ladder into like a Bow. A Bow can revive the Diviner. Diviner can send Christia, I guess, and then you can like on the opponent's turn, you can go like or you can Sprint send it, or you can like Gigantic send it, I guess. So Gigantic can summon the Diviner. Diviner can send Christia. It's something like that, and I guess the opponent's turn, you arc a Bow, revive the Christia, maybe. I mean, I will say that it's not the Gigantic then to Bow. You have to like make a Bow before, so it might be like Sprint to Bow. I don't know the exact combo, but it's something with it, I guess. And it's like, I mean, Christia is a pretty good Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm pretty sure this combo loses the Dark Ruler. So yeah. That is, oh, he's playing this guy, Dispatcher Parazi. When another monster you control is target for an attack, you can change the attack target to this card. Okay, sure, whatever. I guess for like the lock. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool deck, it's playable. Then we have top 8 by Lucas Sacco. He played Mitsuyumi. He also chose to play one Saji. I know at a regional, like a week or two ago, he sided Kusunaji Aramasa. He did not side them this time. He just chose to play more non-engine. And then extra deck, not playing Link Spider, but choosing to play the, what do you play instead? I don't even know. Over the other list, I don't even know. The main deck non-engine, pretty similar. Let me get John's list. So John chose to play Bell, and then Lucas Sacco chose to play the Droplet, and then just like hand traps on the side deck. I mean, yeah, pretty mostly standard. Then I wanted to go over the French Open. So it was another tournament this weekend. Had 1,000 players, which is a lot. And Dracotail won. The player was Jordan Gallagher. So Jordan Gallagher, known UK player. He chose to play Brandon Dracotail. This list is mostly standard. I mean, like, same non-engine, maining Fallen. Generally in EU, more people are playing Fallen than in NA. Side deck, siding Cartesia, Lancia, because Maliss, Meows, Droll, Valor, Bell, Callby, yada yada yada. But yeah, double Maliss in the top 8. We don't have either of these deck lists. Yeah, we don't have any of the deck lists, but Maliss. Also, there's another regional, Din Slaken, WCQ. And there are 3 Maliss in the top 8, actually. So Maliss is... Wait, no, this is from last week, I think. This is from last week, my bad. Yeah, this is from last week, I'm tripping. I mixed it up. Well, ignore that. But yeah, we have the Dracotail deck list. But anywho, that's it for going over some of the deck lists today. I hope you did enjoy. And let me know in the comments below what you think about the event, the results from this weekend. Do you think it was expected, not expected, yada yada yada? I mean, yeah, it seems like mostly standard stuff in Top Cut, you know. But in the top 8, by the way, it was three Dracotail, 4 Mitsuyumi, 1 Lunaite, like, bro. So I don't want to say boring, but expected, like. But yeah, it was Crystron Yummy, or not Crystron Yummy, Yummy Soul Core deck list. Seems pretty standard. But yeah, anywho, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe for more content, and take care. Peace.